Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Trickett, and yes, this is another amazing edition, guys, of Wake Up with Trickett. And I hope everyone is doing well. I'm rested. I feel good. I feel amazing. Oh man, and I hope you guys do too. Like honestly, I hope you guys do. Because if you're not, what are you doing, right? You need to be getting yourself right if you guys aren't feeling right, right? Because life is too short to just live it unhappy, right? You guys got to learn how to get in that vibration, that frequency that keeps you energetic and happy and helps you get over things quickly. You know what I'm saying? Instead of drowning in sorrow or speaking a bunch of negative into your life and then wondering where all that came from, right? And you're the one that produced it all. It's crazy, right? You're like, who did all this? Why is this happening to me? And then you look around and you're like, oh snap, produced by me. I'm like, really? That third eye opens up. Wow! You know what I mean? And you're like, okay, I'm starting to learn some things. But anyway, guys, I want to say thank you for your love and support. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for all of it. Me, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for all of it. I'm grateful for my haters because my haters are doing what my haters are supposed to do. That's how I keep getting stronger. You know what I mean? They give me that little sparring time so I can pound on them. You know what I'm saying? Leave them punch drunk. Bing! But no, for reals. You know what I mean? I thank everyone. Those that support, didn't support, made the struggle hard. Those that came by and lightened the load. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have all aspects of life. Believe it or not, guys, believe it or not. Evil has its place. Karmics have their place. They have their roles. Everyone has their roles. Does it mean we have to stay that way? Absolutely not. But it does mean everyone is playing their role at that particular point in time, wherever they're at in their life at that time, right? So, what are we learning today, guys? What are we learning? Where are we putting our value systems at? What's important, what's not important? Have you guys went down your little checklist to see what's important, what's not important? Because let me tell you what I've seen with my observation, right? When it comes to, bear with me here, okay? Just bear with me. When it comes to religion, when it comes to religion, all aspects, not just, churchgoers, but also temple, church, religion. When it comes to religion, which is almost like tradition, but when it comes to religion, right? They speak, most people, when I say they, most people speak one way, right? Oh, I'm Protestant, I'm a Christian, I'm Baptist, I'm this, I'm that, I'm Buddhist, I'm this, I'm that. No disrespect to any of them. Let me put another disclaimer out there, guys, because sometimes you hear it, but pretend you don't hear it. No disrespect, right? To any of them, right? None. I'm just saying, for it to be so important, right? That walk, that way of life, all that, right? How is it then that you can have someone claiming to be whatever it is, right? Whatever. I'm a Christian, I'm a this, I'm a that, I'm a that, or whatever when it comes to religion. I'm this denomination, that denomination. I'm a Muslim, I'm a Christian, I'm Jewish, I'm whatever. Okay, so that's the claim you throw out there, right? And then when the rubber hits the road, you know what I'm saying? And you're looking at these folks, for some reason, for them to have lack of knowledge of the God that they say they serve, doesn't seem to be, how do you say, doesn't seem to be of any importance, right, to the spiritual leaders. Being in church, let me put it like this, going to church, going to wherever you go, right? And you're going 10, 15 years, 5 years, whatever, right? And you have not grown at all. The same way you went in is the same way you've been coming out, right? Week after week, month after month, whatever the case may be, right? But that is the truth of the matter, right? Because you know you're really not growing. You know it, I know it. At this point, you're just going because it's like you've been told to go. This is where grandma went, daddy went, mama went, so this is where I go. But can I defend the God that I say I love? Probably not. Probably don't have. Do you know enough spiritual, I don't know, passages to be able to defend the one you say you love? For the most part, probably not, right? And this isn't a religious thing that I'm making. I'm just asking you, where is your value at? Because we say one thing and then, hey, the proof of the pudding shows something else, right? So you're if you're sitting in church for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, and you don't know no more verses than Jesus wept, you haven't brought no one to your faith. I'm not talking to your church. Do you want to come to my church? I would like to invite you to my church. I get it, but I'd rather get to know you first before I try to get to know you in a control environment, right? You don't even know if I like tea or coffee. You know what I'm saying? You're like, do you want to come to my church? How am I get to know you that way? That's introducing me to the community. That's introducing me to the pastor, to the rituals that you do. I get that. I'm not even knocking it. I get it. But what I'm saying is, that's not getting to know me on a personal level. That's almost like, just going out there like, Jehovah's Witnesses, and you're looking to recruit people. Hey, I want to recruit you to be like me. There's no free spirit thinking. You don't have no choice. Your choice is to either confine and be like us or no. So religion, I'm not down with it. But we could stay stuck in religion, right? And nobody cares. The preacher doesn't care. Nobody cares. You're just as slow as you were 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago. You're just as slow as you were, just as weak as you were, begging for prayers every week, week after week, month after month, year after year. It just has become a habit at this point, right? Because it's just what you've been programmed to do. Because you're in a cycle that's going nowhere, a dead-end cycle that gives you no abilities, no power, no connection. What is your connection? You pray and what? You've been doing that for the last 10 years and you're still acting a fool. You're still acting up. You're still claiming that you're, I don't know, Christian or Muslim or whatever you want to claim. No disrespect to anybody's faith. But to those who claim it, right? And then cannot explain it, cannot, don't have any proof that they're seasoned and what they say they believe in, right? But now you flip that, right? And you have that same kid sitting in school, say they're in first grade, and they don't pass the first year, they don't pass the second year, you're already in meetings like, what the heck is going on? They've been 2 years in the same grade, right? Nothing's going on. They go 3 years, you're like, what the heck's going on? It's been 3 years in the same grade. Like, what is up with this, right? You're going to be having tests done, studies done, because you're going to be like, this isn't normal. But why is it that you can sit up in church 10, 15, 20 years and be just as slow? The same problems that you said you were struggling with last year, you're struggling with them still this year. The same addictions, the same headaches, the same issues, the same gossiping, the same everything, the same jealousy issues. Come on, let's just keep it real, right? The same weakness. How do you deal with your problems? Oh, just what? Cuss them out. Try to say something to hurt his feelings or her feelings. Are you serious? What are we, 1942? You're still working off of that? Whoa! Can we say slow in slow motion, right? Like, who's growing there? Them kind of people, you got to do one of these numbers. You got to look back because that's exactly where they're going to be, behind you, because they're moving way, way, way too slow. But we don't. But when it comes to school, we care. When it comes to your soul, when it comes to your spirit, we don't care. We don't care at all. What knowledge you know, what knowledge you don't know. We care less. Our value system is so low. That's why so many are so weak. They couldn't do anything if they... With what? With what? What are they going to do? What? Hold hands and what? Sing Kumbaya? What? Really? That was working. Then it would be working a long time ago, and you would have true transformation, right? You would have dealt with your shadow. You would have healed your inner child. You would have did the work, the inner work. Everybody thinks something's on the outside, right? But it's really on the inside. Your peace comes from the inside. Your love comes from the inside. Your happiness, guys, comes from the inside. It doesn't come from the outside. Now, can you meet somebody? Can you? Can you meet somebody? And they can enhance, right, what you have. They can be an added. They could be a plus. And then, yeah. But if they never showed up, would you still be happy? Yes, because it comes from the inside. So how is it, guys, that we are so content, so happy with people that are just sitting in church? For those who go to church, I don't go, but for those who do, right? And you and I both know, if you want to keep it real, that's how I like to roll. But I don't wear the mask. Just, I don't know. That's not my thing. I know it is for a lot of people. But if you want to keep it real, you know. How many people do you know go to church, right? That you know go to church that are the same, been the same. They were the same last year. They went a whole 12 months, and they're still the same. They showed up to every meeting, went to every Bible study, and everything, and they're still the same. No change. Absolutely no change. None. What game is this, guys? What are we calling this? See, I don't have time to play games with myself. What do I look like? A clown? No, I go to the circus and watch you guys entertain me. Those who want to be clowns. Hey, if I'm a clown, and then let me entertain you. But that's not my position. And if I was a clown, I would have to be acting like a clown. Because that's not who I am. But can I act? Yeah, I can act. But that's not who I am. And that's not who you are. But it's who you could choose to be. We could embody any energy that we want, right? Energy of jealousy, hatred, a boss-like energy, right? A positive energy. Walk in a high frequency, or we can walk in a low level, low vibing frequency where we're all woe is me, unhappy at home, unhappy with our spouse, unhappy with our lives, unhappy with what we make, unhappy, and then we're wondering why we're not happy. Jesus, take the wheel. He's like, I would if you had enough belief, but you don't. Every time you say you give it to me, you keep taking it back. Jesus, your higher power, whoever you believe in, right? Source, universe, whoever you give it to, you keep taking it back. And your value system on your spirit, which lies within you, is not of any value. Because working on that means very little to you. Honestly, how many of you work on your spirit? Come on, man, be honest. We're real here, right? That's why we're all growing together, waking up together, right? Wake up with Tricky, right? Waking up mentally, spiritually. Come on, man. Get with the program. So, I mean, come on. Where are you guys at? Where are you at mentally? Where are you at vibrational? Where's your vibration at? Where is it at the majority of the time? Where's your mindset at the majority of the time? Are you vibing high or are you vibing low? Are you speaking positive or are you speaking negative? Where are you, what frequency do you live in for the most part? Be honest with yourself. When you look in the mirror, do you like what you see? Are you aging well? Are you walking in an energy that you don't age like other people age? Because they don't know the energy, because they're walking in an energy that they've been programmed to walk in. So they age fast, or they age hard, or they don't have the energy that they could have for like a really long time. But they don't get it because they don't understand that energy is everything. And when you understand that energy is everything, guys, and you learn how to tap into it, and then you can change things about yourself. You can change things. Looks, features, energetic levels. I mean, you could be running high on energy without having to pop anything for it. Because you know how to tap into those different realms. That keeps you going where somebody else is depleting. Because your vocabulary is different. So where they don't value words, just like they don't value their spirit, but they only value things on the outside. So like, you better go to school. You better pass. I don't care if you know anything about healing yourself. I don't care if you use negative words. Hell, I use negative words. It's never gonna happen. They're all the same. I'll never be treated right. I'm too scared. I'm rocking fear. False evidence appearing real. I have no courage. I need to find the yellow brick road so I can get some courage. So I can stand up in my boss-like energy and do what I know that I need to do. And by the way, there's an apology owed to me from someone out there that was slandering my name. Yes, I know who you are. Like I wouldn't? Come on. I'm connected. And divinely guided. Of course, my guides are going to let me know. I said, there's no secrets, guys. At this level of the game. But there's secrets at your level of the game if you're at that regular 3D level. I'm just saying. Why be stuck if you don't have to? Why? Why? Why not know something if you can know something? Why go without an answer if you can get the right answer? If you can tap into a higher energy, a higher frequency, and get the answer that you need, wouldn't you want that? Are they cheating? Do they really love me? Is this a good investment? Is it not a good investment? Wouldn't you want to know that? Of course you would want to know that. But you know what stops you? Fear. Fear. You rock that fear every day. You put it on and go, you know what? This is not what I'm used to. You know, that isn't what I'm used to. This is what I'm used to. So I'm going to stay stuck in just one way because this is the one way I was trained, taught, brought up, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Does it really even matter? Because if it was working for you, it would have been working. I'm not into just going somewhere, showing up, giving my time as if I am really changing from within, knowing that a year later I'm still the same. Knowing that the same struggles that I had last year, I'm still struggling with this year. You went to your institution for a whole year, wherever it was, church, rehab, wherever. You still come out the same. Something's not right. Something's broken with that system. How do you know? Because if your kid was in the first grade, sixth grade, fifth grade, 3, 4, 5 years in a row, you would not be sitting down saying, it's all good. God understands. He knows their heart. They're still growing. No, you wouldn't. See, those excuses would be off the table. It's easy to make excuses. But you know, excuses come with, how do you say? Excuses come with regret. Why so many people can't smile? The majority of their day, you look at them in the car driving, they're always serious. And I believe they are. You know why? Because their life is serious. They don't have laughter in their home. You don't go to their house and everybody's happy and smiling and laughing and just being silly and living life in good energy. No. That's why they're always looking serious. Serious. They only speak when they see you at their place of business because they're unhappy. They're programmed. They don't know how to get out of their hot mess. Their value system is upside down. They have placed things that they shouldn't have at a higher standard. So they're imbalanced in their life, within themselves, within their home. And they have to get a balance so they can get freedom, so they can get out of that cycle. But they don't know how to do that. And then they don't want to put in the work to learn how to do that. And then you have people that are worried about what other people are thinking, something I would really care less about, because you got to live your life, right? I mean, I'm not weak. If I start caring about what you think, and then that's like I'm your puppet because whatever you think, I'm going to do. But I doubt it. You'll feel that way about me. If I don't like something about you or whatever, you probably wouldn't care. And that's pretty much where I'm at. Spiritually, I'm no joke, so I don't worry about anything anyway. Guard it, protect it, connect it. What? Life is good. You know what I'm saying? Life is good. Good people always sent my way because I'm always putting out good energy. Always, and yeah, and then I get a lot of broken people sent my way because they want to be fixed, and I get it. Who doesn't want to be fixed, right? Who doesn't want good energy? Who doesn't want to have this? Who doesn't want to age well, look well, feel well, have great energy, be able to overcome obstacles and adversities at a record rate? You know, who doesn't? Everybody does. But who wants to put in the work? Not everybody. That's the thing. Not everybody wants to put in the work, guys. They don't. But if you want it bad enough, and then you will. So that's where we go right back to the value system. See, we don't value those things that'll really benefit and change our lives. That we don't value. But we do value negative words, complaining, a negative, low vibrational mind state. Have we all been there? Yes. But experiencing that mindset and also coming out of it, or being down for a minute. And then you're like, okay, let me dust myself off, pop my collar back up, boss back up, and keep it moving. Because that's what it's all about. It's not about staying stuck. It's not about staying stuck, guys. It's about winning. Find yourself a song. I love music. I manifest the music, but in ways that you would never understand. But I manifest the music. All types of music. I manifest the music. I love music because I'm an empath, so I feel everything. And I can connect to anything. So connect to frequencies and manifest. Voila. Send it out there and watch it come back, right? So, what are you valuing, guys? What are you valuing? Where is your values at? And wherever they at, are they helping you? Are they making you a better person? Are you living with blinders on? Doing the same thing? Going to the same place? Not learning? You know you're not learning. You know you're no stronger than what you were 6 months ago. You know it and I know it, right? What are your spiritual gifts? You don't want to get asked that question, right? Because then you're really going to be stuck when they find out you're powerless. You have no power. What's your power? What? Complaining? Nagging? What? Witchcraft? Black magic? Let me go on Google and whip up a spell? Really? That's for that low vibrational person. That's for that low energetic energy. You need to try to figure out how you can become high vibrational. Because that's how you win with no negative karma coming back. You know another thing, guys, people don't believe in karma. So they go out and they do all these things, right? I'm always constantly under attack. But all my spirit guides, angels, everything, they protect me all the time. We send this stuff back. These demonic clowns, they mean nothing to me. They're sparring partners for me to crack them all the time. Because they operate in darkness. They operate in, I want to take what you have. I want to copy what you do. I'm not smart enough to come up with my own. They operate in a lower vibration because that's what they value. That's why it's all about value. That's what they value, right? So they operate in that lower vibration. Period. And I slap these clowns all day. Spiritually, they can't fade me. And I have no problem saying it. I mean, I'm on an open platform. Must not be worried about nothing. Because I know who I am. Just like you should know who you are, right? That's why it's so important to get your value system in the right place so you can become empowered. Then you become empowered, you become protected and guided, and you start to ascend spiritually to different levels. And you start to get what? Gifts, spiritual gifts, guys. Something you should have been getting a long time ago wherever you've been going. But the only thing you know how to do is what? Pray. I pray, I give it to God, and then I go home and I think the same way, talk the same way, watch the same stuff, do the same stuff. Basically, I'm the same. I'm the same character, right? But I did pray. And somehow that's magically just supposed to fix all your problems. And it doesn't, because you still have to play a part. Works without faith is dead, right? And faith without works is dead, right? So you have to do faith and works. You got to have both, right? So people act like, I go to church every Sunday, and then they're the biggest devil. They're hoeing, they're doing everything. You know what I'm saying? They're hiding doing it because they don't even know God sees everything. These people are slower than slow, slower than molasses, right? I'm like, look, do you, but don't hide. You know what I'm saying? Who are you hiding from? You're hiding from people. That's the 3D world you live in. You're hiding from your neighbor. You're hiding from the guy or girl that sits next to you or whatever. That's who you're trying to impress. You know why? Because you're spiritually dead. Dead. No power. No blessings. Very little. Your blessings are just God's grace. They're not even blessings. They're just God's grace. You know, like when you have a kid that makes bad grades, but you still feed them. You still give them a place to live. You may not let them play with their games or nothing, but you still give them the necessities. You give them what? Your grace. What you call blessings It's only God's grace. You don't know what blessings are yet until you step it up to that level. If you are a low vibrational person that feels the need to take, steal, copy, do all that kind of stuff. And that's the way they get what they get. They get it the negative way. But what they fail to understand, that karma exists. And karma comes for everybody. And karma never, ever, 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 ever loses an address. So that means everybody is affected by karma, good or bad. So what are you putting out? What do you value? And then that's what you're going to get back. Why do you always act surprised when it comes back? Like, why am I living like this? Why are my relationships all garbage? Maybe because you need to stop, dating married men on the job. How do you not see that one coming? Really? Folks, there's an energy. I pick up on things. There's an energy. Dating a married guy, was dating, not now. Married guy on the job, but now the married guy sprung, right? He sprung. And then, you got people that are watching my videos, right? They've been watching them for a while. And they went from, I just sit at church being dead there, to where now, they've heard me talk about, my battles, all my victories over black magic and people that, may try to put on whatever they want to put on me without my consent. Now, they're on Google or researching whoever they got to research, right? Because they're like, I want to get into the game. But these clowns don't understand that they got into this game. And this guy's like, okay, I'm going to do love spells. So this lady will like me. Right? Because she's like, nah, I'm not feeling you. But it ain't working. This guy's married, right? So, he's doing his spells, and then she has an ex that, he's low vibrational too. So, he's looking up how to do love spells, and everybody's trying to do these spells like it's the new thing. They don't know who they're playing with, right? They don't know that they're playing with spirits and these low-level, mediocre, karmics that are trying to, bend people's free will. You know what I mean? I mean, if she wants you, she wants you, right? I mean, that chemistry is just going to be there. You know what I'm saying? Because everything comes with a price. You start casting stuff, who are you conjuring up? Because when it comes back for you, your life is done. And then who are you messing with? Are you coming against a chosen? I dare you, conjure something up against me, and I guarantee your life will be destroyed. I guarantee you. I'm so guaranteed about it that I'll go public about it. Will you go public on trying to conjure something up with me that don't work? Of course not. Because you're going to look like the clown you are, but even in just broke, disgusted, bad health, now you're in your negative cycle because of all the negative you put out. It might have took some time to come back. So you're like, oh, God, universe doesn't care. I'm getting away with it. If they cared, they would do something. No, it's something called grace. Sometimes God uses people like you so he can grow his people. They're going to become extraordinary. God, universe, spirit, whoever you want to call it. What's that higher power? It's the highest frequency, the highest white light, the highest purity. Love is the most powerfulest gift. So when you conquer love, and then you know what? When you conquer love and then you have real power. Most people don't have love. That's why they're always driving around looking mad. That's why they're always walking around looking upset. That's why they're always walking with their head down, scared to face you eye to eye, intimidated, walking around with fear. And hey, don't forget, you owe me my long overdue apology, even though you were in your little whatever you were in. It is what it is. But you still owe me. And don't think that I don't know that. So get your courage up, get whatever you have to do, but I'm expecting my apology for slandering my name on the job. Yes, you need to make that right. Really. I am not the one that you should have never even played with. I've been nice. I've been patient. But you're going to have to step that up, or I'm going to step up. And I think it'd be a lot easier if you just step up and make it right, make the phone call, do the little text, do whatever it takes, right? But make it right. Because if not, karma is coming for you. And I don't think you're strong enough to deal with it. But we'll see if you don't make it right very soon. But anyway, guys, okay, we're done with that. Had to get that out the way. I got these energies, man. I'm telling you, you got to put them in their place, right? But I got a lot of good, loving people too as well. So we are not going to thrive on the negative, guys. It is 35 minutes on the clock. I feel amazing. It's after 12 o'clock midnight. And you guys, please put your values where they're going to benefit you. Don't do stuff like date a married person. Really? On your job, you bring garbage. Don't do stuff like that. No. Do we make mistakes? Yeah, but no. Some things are just obvious, right? And then some people are worried about other people, so they slander names. Try to slander your character. But then they're not worried about dating a married person or dealing with a karmic ex-boyfriend, cheating, thieving, liar. Are you serious? And people wonder why their life just keeps crashing down, keeps burning. You keep having tower after tower moment. You never have hardly any blessings. You just have stressful, depression, unhappiness. You frown way more than you smile, right? Let's be honest. Come on. And it's not going to stop. As long as you're in that frequency, as long as you're in that energy, as long as you're saying words that are on that frequency, as long as you're thinking thoughts that are on that frequency, you will always produce the things on that frequency. Period, point blank. So, guys, I'm done here. I think I might do a little scripting. I know I feel great. Go out, look at my lights. I don't know, do a little meditation. Something. But anyway, guys, that's it on that. I'm sending all of you guys to love and light. Before I get out of here, I'm sending all of you guys love and light because you guys are all amazing, right? And I guess, that's it on that. Oh, real quick. My daughter, she came home today. She wasn't feeling good, right? Which is unusual because my kids are always feeling good, We don't really get sick or anything like that. But she had like this ear infection, right? So I'm like, whatever. And so, I brought her home. She's laying down and whatnot. And she said, Dad, my daughter, my little oracle, she wants the Reiki session done on her. She's like, look, Dad. I hear the doctor and all that. She's only 11. She's like, she's my little oracle. She's like, I hear the doctor and all that, but are you going to grab the pendulum and do that little Reiki session on me? Because that's just where we're at. We're a spiritual family. You know what I mean? We just believe we can get things done the way we get it done. And it's just been working for us. And if it wasn't, then I wouldn't stay. I wouldn't do like a lot of people. Like a lot of you people do and just stay in stuff that doesn't work. Stay where you're not growing. Stay and you're not getting stronger. Stay and you don't see any true benefits. So you're not growing, you're stagnant. You know what grows in stagnant water that doesn't go anywhere? It just stays still? Mosquitoes.
They lay eggs in stagnant water. Are you stagnant water? Are you flowing? Or are you staying still? Are you flowing? I'm going to send some love and light to you guys before I get out of here. Got my money green pendulum. Let's send some love and light to them. Sending love and light. There we go. Sending love and light to you guys. Sending love and light to the collective out there. We got a big, look at all that energy going out to you guys. Look at all that energy. You know all of you guys can do this, right? You know all of you guys can possess this same gift. Yep. But you got to pull it out of you. Stop. See what I'm saying? Control your energy. And you will be a bad mofo. And with that being said, guys, I'm out of here. You guys are all amazing. Let me give you that salute. Bam. And peace out, guys. Until next time. Love you. Mwah.